Where are you? I can't see you. Are you there? Okay, yes. Good morning from Lachlan Highlands Farm. This is John and
Mary
Davis of Lachlan Highlands Farm. She loves being on camera. It's fantastic. So this is day number 2 of Livestock Crazy Day, or Livestock Crazy Week. We sent the steer to the butcher yesterday, and that was a production. We got him done. I only tangled up the fence once trying to get they're not sheep. Oh my gosh, it's only Monday. Trying to get the cows back to where they need to be. And then today we're sorting sheep because tomorrow we have to take sheep to the butcher. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Wednesday morning we have to take sheep to the sale barn. So we will get there. It's a lot of work, but the sheep, thankfully, are all in the barn, which we'll show you here in a minute. But first, I want to show you the shepherd's crook because this thing's pretty awesome and it helps out quite a bit. Shepherd's crook. As it turns out, these things are actually pretty useful. So the archetype, here's my $10 word for the day. Did I do well there? The archetype, she shook her head, yes. The archetype of the shepherd, she's an English major. So if you're an English major, you can become a rancher / farmer. So an English degree is good for something. And you can teach your husband big words.
Rude.
So shepherd's crook is super duper useful. And we bought this one off of Premier One Supplies, kind of on a whim. But it's a flexible fiberglass shaft on it. And then it's got a crook up here, which you can use to grab their neck. And it's got a crook down here that you can use to grab their leg. If I were a cowboy, I could actually rope them and grab them that way, but I am not. Oh, this one from Premier One also has a nice dot or point on the bottom so that you can lean on it in the ground and use it as a walking stick. It's legit shepherding stuff. It's pretty darn cool. The way it works, you can do so if you're going to catch with the neck, you kind of want to hook them under the neck, and it doesn't hurt them. But when you hook them, you can control them, right? Like that. So that's how that works. Hey, come here. Come on. And you never want to put your head above a sheep because they swing and put their head back, and they can whack you in the head, which is no good. So I think you were shooting through that when you did before. Keep rolling. No, don't hurt it. I can edit it. Let me do that again. All right. Don't. I can just edit it. Does the framing look good?
I can't tell because
tap on the screen.
Sorry.
There you go.
Not used.
So framing looks good?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Okay, so from a demo standpoint, when you want to grab them by the neck, you use this part here, and you grab them around the bottom of the neck, and it doesn't hurt them, but it does allow you to control them. So for example, if I want to grab one of these guys, I can grab them, unless they spin out of it, grab them like that, and then, we're good to go. What you don't want to do is you want to be careful. You don't want to put your head right behind theirs because it'll swing their head back, and they'll crack you in the head, and it'll definitely hurt. So that's how you grab them with a hook. If you're going to grab them with this guy, it's more like when you would rope a calf if you're on horseback. So you grab them by the back foot, like that, right? And you're good to go. It works out pretty darn well. All right. Sorting criteria today. We are sorting out rams that are going to go off our farm to make money. So rams that are going to go to the sale barn, or rams that are going to go to the butcher. We'd also like to keep back at least 1, maybe 2, for selling stock next year. We've got some pretty nice looking lambs in here, so we'll take a look and see how they look and go from there. So sorting criteria. Mary's just asking, what are our sorting criteria for butcher versus sale barn? I don't really have any criteria for butcher versus sale barn. We're basically going to take those animals. We need at least 10 to take to the butcher, and then the rest of them are going to go to the sale barn. So probably what we should look out for the traits we want to select for are the breeding stock. So breeding stock, when you look at them, and I'll start kind of from the nose and go down to the tail. So breeding stock, you want to check their teeth. So teeth, you don't want to have any overbite. You want to have the teeth line up, right in the front. That means that they're going to eat really well. Obviously, you want to have all their teeth at this age. They should have all their teeth, which is good. So we'll look at the teeth. Eyes, I want to see nice red membranes on the eyes, which indicates they have good parasite resistance. Again, we do not worm our sheep. It hurts the soil biology. We don't need to because we rotate them all the time. I want to pick the best sheep that is going to be a good contender for us and pass on those good parasite resistant genes. So moving down, when you look at a ram, the ram, it kind of, best way to describe it is from the hips down to the shoulders. It looks like the ram should be running uphill. So you should have some good shoulders that kind of go down into some tapered hips. They should look strong. They have big shoulders. I always get it confused. It's ewes want to look like they're going downhill. Rams, you want to make it look like they're going uphill. So shoulders should be higher than the hips for the rams. So good build. Back to the hindquarters, you want to make sure they're not scouring. So that's just a veterinary term for diarrhea. You want to make sure they have no diarrhea. So clean tails, clean legs. Their hocks should be nice and straight up. There shouldn't be any hip issues that you can see by looking at them. I like fat tails if they have fat tails, especially this time of year. I think that indicates that they have good fat retention. We see it more on the ewes, but I want to see it on the rams too. And then with rams, you want them to have big testicles, and then on the end of it, there's, I forget what the term is for it, but kind of, I don't know, there's like a nodule on the end of them, and that's where all the sperm is stored, and if it's nice and big, that means you got a good fertile ram. So that's what we're selecting for. Does that answer your question?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, let's get selecting. All right, so when you're working lambs, you want to hold them like this. So let's look here. So eyeballs, oh, nice and red. See how red those are? Yeah, it's like your teeth. Teeth look good, I would say. All right, hooves. Oh, I like his hooves. We don't trim hooves either. Those are looking pretty good. No. I like the way those hooves look. Testicles, these are the nodules on the end I was looking at. You want to see, they should be about the same squishiness. You don't want to have one super hard. That's not good. That means something's up. So same squishiness, roughly the same size. He looks good. And see all this here? That gunk is butterfat, actually. So even on the males, you want to see a good fat content. Like that's a good thing. Let's flip him up. Take a look at his tail. What's up?
He's not a bad looking guy.
Yeah, how's he look on the back?
He has a cute tail.
This little guy. Oh, good. Golly, he's strong. All right, this guy I might keep. Yeah? All right. He's nice weight, nice size. Let's put him over and just see how he looks in there. Man, look at his hooves. Hooves look good. Testicles feel good. I don't like that either. Lots of fat. Oh, you probably don't bend that way, do you? Teeth look decent. Not the best teeth. Oh, no. What are you? 65? Man, 65. I like him. I like him a lot.
You like him a lot. He gets a hug.
Yeah, he gets a hug. Good job. Just don't knock me in the face, huh? I like him a lot. I would say he's number... Are you keeping track of what number one? Okay. I think he's number 2.
Okay.
I think. Cool. We are all wrapped up and ready to go. So we got hay nets. These are the sheep that are going to the butcher tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. We've got water for them. These are the sheep that are going to the sale. They got hay. They got nice fresh water. And then these boys, we're going to think about who we are going to keep. So I think we're going to sort out one more, but my contender is that guy right there. He is a good looking ram. He's got good feet. He's got good teeth. He's got good man parts. He's pretty darn awesome. A tiny little bit of dirt on his tail, but he makes up for it in so many other traits. I I like it. Now, that one right there, I'm not crazy about his stance. And I think the guy behind this one with the short tail, I think he may be the second one that some very, very lucky sheep buyer next year is going to get. So I'm really happy with our breeding rams right now. I think we're looking good. We always select the best stock to sell. We truly mean that because we want people to get a good start. Want them to really enjoy, the animals they get and have that make a good herd for them. And our stock comes from Greg Judy primarily, through a couple of different breeders, so it's been mixed in. But we buy our stock out of Missouri for the most part, and we've also got some purebred St. Croix mixed in from Oxford, Ohio, Birchfield Farms, and he does a great job too. So we've got some good stock, and I think we're going to be making some people happy. And then these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 10 rams here, they are all getting butchered for Baker's Golden Dairy. That is who we sell most of our ground lamb through. So it's going to go over to Casey and the good folks at Baker's Golden Dairy. Would you quit it? Good heavens. And we'll be good to go. This is a G-rated channel. Come on, animals. Sheesh. And we are done for today with livestock sorting. So now we just have normal chores. I got to go back to work. But for today, we're good to go. Tomorrow, we have to make a trip in the evening to the butcher with these 10 rams. And then the next morning, we have to make a trip up to, or I should say down to the sale at Mount Hope with the sale animals. Oh, so we're getting there, but that's Livestock Week. Anyway, as you can see, we put a lot of effort and take a lot of pride in the livestock that we sell and the meat that we produce. Please check us out, LaughlinHighlandsFarm.com. Like and subscribe and buy meat. We ship to pretty much the lower 48. We definitely ship to the lower 48, and it works out well. So thank you very much. God bless you. Keep us in your prayers, and we will pray for y'all. Thanks. Bye.